morning, moving day, I don't even know, whatever. But our movers just got here and they're getting ready to start packing up. Actually said they think it's only gonna take them one day because we've sold so much furniture and we kind of really made it easy and tried to simplify it as much as possible for them. So
there's the day.
We're happy about that. Yeah. So we are gonna leave our whole primary suite, bedroom, bathroom, closet for today while they pack up the rest of the house, but we're gonna sleep here tonight, so we need this room to be good to go. Now we're gonna go around and mark whatever is going to, we're gonna actually store some stuff in the barn on our new property. So we're gonna go around and mark things that are going to the barn, things that are going to the house, because there's two separate locations, so figure that out. Okay.
It's moving day. I think Julia already told you guys.
The packers are packing up the kitchen. We're gonna run to Target and grab some bins. I am like, I think I'm getting hit with the tiredness from yesterday. You guys, we went all day long.
From like 6 a.m. to probably 10 p.m.
Big pieces of furniture, and oh my God, talk to so many people. Like I'm wiped, just energetically, and it's hitting me now. I don't know if maybe I'm just finally relaxing because they're here, but
I will say the hard work paid off though, because now things are structured in a way that'll allow the rest of the move to be hopefully pretty smooth.
Yeah. I feel like we've been a really good team this move.
I know. Proud of us.
Yeah. And I'm actually, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm impressed with myself how involved I've been.
For sure. I've been impressed with how involved you've been.
Because normally, Hunter, you step in and cover. Because usually I'm like, oh, I can't do it. But I feel like I've been trying to lift stress off of you, so I've been like more involved.
I kind of thrive though in the stress.
You do.
I'm most productive when it's like time crunches.
Totally.
So I'm feeling pretty good.
That's pretty standard. Yeah, it's like when there's no other option, it's the only thing to do. So, yeah.
But we're using Bolt movers. Did you already say that?
No, I haven't. We are using the same team that we used last time for our move, and we're literally obsessed with Bolt. Like,
we love Bolt.
They're the best.
And we've used them multiple times. We used them for the move from Texas to Nashville.
And that was a cross-country move. Well,
cross-state move.
Cross-state move, and they were fantastic.
No, I guess it's
one thing lost.
It was a 9-hour trip.
Yeah,
so.
Not one thing lost, not one thing broken. They were so organized, fast. I mean, I think they're the best movers.
Of everything we moved from our Texas house to the Nashville house, one cutting board broke, and it's like,
it was an antique, and it wasn't their fault. Like, it just happened.
Pretty insane. And we've used them not only for moves. We've hired them probably since we've been in Nashville. We've hired them at least 5 to 10 times.
Yeah, for like moving furniture. Like you can hire them hourly to come to your house if you need them to like go pick up. Like, let's say you buy a couch, you know, at RH, and you need them to pick it up and bring it to your house. We'll do that.
Or like we've done a lot of like antique purchases that are bigger items, and they'll go and pick it up for us, deliver it, place it where we want. And we've hired them multiple times to just move stuff around our house. If we're like redoing like setups, then we have to take like a huge heavy couch upstairs. Like we'll hire Bolt to help me move it up. You know, stuff like that. So it's super handy, and they're all over. They're not just in Nashville. I
know, they'll do, so if you're just in the US and looking for good movers, take like maybe bookmark one of their Instagram posts or something, just so you can remember.
And we'll leave their information here on the screen.
Yeah, I love them.
But it's Bolt movers.
The owners are so nice. Like, they're just a good
One of them was on Survivor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But it's 2 brothers.
Yeah.
And they live here in Nashville. And I think they started it when they were in college, and we're moving people like in college, in like college towns.
Yeah, they're basically like, it's like a bunch of like ex-athletes. I feel like they're like, they came in this morning. It's so funny, and
it's so funny.
They're all like muscular and like drinking their monsters, and they're like, we were showing them. They're like, this is okay. We were like, let's turn this 3-day move into a 2day.
It's like they're challenging themselves.
Yeah, and they like.
And it's definitely, I think they can do it in 2.
For sure.
Because
we've gotten
rid of so much stuff. And sold a lot of things.
Yeah, which feels so good, by the way.
So good. Well, we're running to the cabin right now.
Yes.
To let in
painters.
The painters. They're finishing up some of the painting today.
Yeah.
And I personally don't like running over here without
taking some stuff.
So
like a waste.
I loaded up a few things from the house. I loaded up things that like sponsorships we have coming up that I didn't want to get lost in the move. So I'm just like putting the sponsored products like in the car.
And certain things like we're gonna take over ourselves. Like anything that I have that's like my designer bags, I'm gonna like hand carry those in our car. My jewelry, just like things like that. Like I'll probably like unpack like my underwear drawer into like a bag. Like just there's certain things you don't want your movers to touch.
Yeah.
So I would recommend like if you're moving, just carrying like packing those things up yourself. Okay, we just pulled up to the cabin, taking a load in, gonna let in the painters. How cute is the porch, guys? Oh, the porch. The bedroom was like kind of a funky blue color, and we just had them paint it white. I don't think that they primed it though, so to me it still looks blue. I don't know if you guys can see that, but doesn't the ceiling look warmer? And this kind of, it almost looks gray. So I don't know, but whatever. It's better than, it was literally like this blue, but you can kind of see the tint coming through. You have to come finish that. So that's that. And then this back wall also had some design on it. So they sanded that down and painted it. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna redo this full bathroom eventually. So we didn't want to do too much. The mural was a bit much for me to handle, so I had to get that taken care of. I'm wearing this really cute Free People sweater today. It is called their Easy Street tunic or sweater or whatever. It is so comfortable. I've always wanted it. Finally ordered it. I got a size medium. I maybe could have done a small, but I wanted it to be long enough to wear over leggings. And it's good. Yeah, I love it. I want to get it in more colors. Like it's a nice, just chunky sweater. Would be so cute with boots, biker shorts. I do love this little vanity area, but this whole space is a little bit just run down, as you can see. So what my idea is, and Hunter and I have been talking about, would be really nice to extend and build a bigger closet right here, and then we can use all this space for bathroom. We can end up blowing into that wall and use that for like bathtub, shower, toilet. We can kind of reconfigure it whenever that time comes, but you know, it's obviously still in really nice condition. It's a good bathroom, but I think it'll be fun to kind of change around the materials. So anyways, that's that. Okay, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Good, do you need help?
I'm all right.
Okay, it's a beautiful fall day. Gorgeous. I feel bad that I'm slowing down. Hunter was like, can you help me carry stuff in? I'm like, do I have to? I'm pretty much done. I'm done. I've been packing for a couple days and I'm just tired. I'm like, my muscles are not as big as yours and I don't think I could do much more. My body is like fatigued. I woke up last night to pee in the middle of the night and I was like, I literally feel like I've been hit by a truck. That's how exhausted I am from all this. It's just really hard on your body. As you guys know, moving is like, it's like doing like, yeah, it's just treacherous, it's like really hard. I was actually asking the Bolt guys about how they like work on their body, because I'm like, your back must be so fucked up. And they were like, we have to do so much yoga because they lift furniture all day, every day. But they're like, you can just get really tight. So they just said stretching is really important, which I do not stretch enough. And that is like probably my biggest issue. I need to really work on that. On to Target.
We'll do 4 of these.
4 of these.
Anything else?
Oh, maybe for our bathroom stuff? Oh, there we go. So perfect.
Alrighty. Well, we could get a little rug for that side porch.
Let's get a Christmas one. Good tidings. That's cute.
Okay.
Love that.
We are grooving.
We're grooving. Okay.
I've already packed my 3 little drawers there, and all of my clothes that aren't on hangers. Here's all my clothes on hangers. So I might just take this over tonight on my own instead of having the packers do it, and then let the packers do like shoes and hats and all that kind of stuff. So I left a couple shirts just for like tonight and tomorrow in case I need it.
I pack like my pajamas, underwear, socks, like
Jimmy, get one of those check bags as well upstairs in the attic.
This should be plenty, I think.
The buyers of our house have their final walkthrough of the house tomorrow, so I'm currently in the process while we're packing up in between like the movers moving different rooms. Buddy, you are all over the place.
All over the place.
I'm trying to fill all the nail holes and clean like any pencil marks that we had to hang art. And these magic erasers are no joke. They are legit.
They're legit.
But I gotta fill nail holes and then paint, touch up. I just don't want to cause any like potential issues with the buyers not being satisfied by how we left the place. So I'm going to fill the holes and paint them up. Oh my God. Oh, I start talking to the camera and I don't click record.
Not
It's like, hey,
recording.
it's not recording.
Every time.
We just got done with an F45 workout. We've been in the house like doing stuff all day. We've been moving around a lot, but we were just like, you know what?
We need
to work out. We haven't gone in 3 days.
Yeah.
And so we were just like
That
needing
was
to go. So that was good.
And we went to Chick-fil-A after.
Went to Chick-fil-A.
And
but
so
we're gonna do a quick run to the cabin. You don't have to go if you don't want, truly.
Well, I'm not gonna
you
by yourself.
It's okay. I really don't mind. But we, maybe just me, are gonna go to the cabin to do one quick load. The painters are done, so we gotta go lock the house. Yeah. And or lock the cabin.
So we figured might as well take some stuff over there.
Soul's
the guys
cabin.
Are great. This is the progress.
Check out that wall.
I know. The guys carrying down the boxes like champs. And yeah, this wall, like, I've not seen that wall blank in 2 years. It's so weird. I was like, wait, what used to be there? They wrapped up all the furniture. They packed up the kitchen. And they're working on upstairs and downstairs. I think they packed up pretty much everything. They're gonna try and get through it all tonight before like 2 a.m. because they want to just power through and just move us tomorrow and not have to pack a second day. So anyways, folks, we're at the cabin. About to bring in our closet. This is what we're working with. It's a little slim. Actually, you know, it might be pretty much the equal amount that we had. Just it looks more narrow because there's less space in between.
Pushing past the limit, tripping on hallucinogenic. My cigarette burned my finger cause I forgot I lit it. Drunk in Seattle, 2 bars dancing without a paddle. I don't remember your face or your hair or your name or your smile.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It is Tuesday, and it is
well, it's technically moving day, like moving to the new house day. We just had a lovely, proper bagel. It was just a nice little moving treat, you know, bagels are so good. And you guys, we are wiped, like our bodies are breaking down. They're so tired from all of the moving, and I don't know why we decided to go do a HIIT workout last night, but
we needed it.
I know, it was a good like stress relief. It was like more for the mental side, but it's still hard on your body, so anyways.
Already upstairs. This room is cleared. The buyers are buying that chair and the TV. See in this room. This one's empty. Buyers are buying the TV. Bathroom is empty. I'll grab these towels. And then the final suite is empty. It's wild. Bolt is finishing loading the truck and taking all the stuff out downstairs, and we'll be wrapped up and ready to go. So we're making a lot of progress. Gotta grab the Adirondack chairs off the porch by the art studio.
Totally empty. They are just about to head over to the other house with the first truck. They heading out?
Yeah, ready?
Yeah. You can't even think straight because you just have so many moving pieces. You're like, that, go, pack, throw it in. We were gonna do 2 days of packing, So today was technically gonna be the second day of packing, which took them all day. And then we were gonna move in tomorrow, but they want to try and move in tonight, and it's like 5 o'clock. So they're gonna spend basically up until midnight moving us in, which is wild. Guys, all right, I'm currently in our guest room right now. Because what I'm trying to do first thing as soon as we've gotten everything in here is just get the beds made up so there's places to lay down and sleep, because we want to sleep here and not have to get like a hotel room or anything. So I just washed all the bedding. I might as well just do the guest room right now because I'm here, knock it out, one less thing to do. And obviously putting on our tried and true Brook linen sheets. I have 2 sets of the Luxe Sateen sheets, so in white, and I have a white one on our bed, and then I have a set for the guest room. So I just washed those. I also actually just got in a fresh order from them of the core sheet set, the Luxe core sheet set, which is my favorite product from them. We have all of their bedding like on all of our beds in our old house. We've pretty much been diehard Brook linen people for almost 3 years now, and I just really love the quality of their products. They are, oh, sorry, did I scare you? I love the quality of their products because you pretty much get like a hotel luxurious vibe, but for a really good price point. Just because the way that their business structure is modeled, they cut out the middleman so that you can get a better price. And I love the way all of their stuff washes and wears. Like, it doesn't get destroyed. It's such good quality and really like stands the test of time. And I wash our bedding like once a week, so it does a lot. I have the white, but I ordered one more set of the Luxe core set, the duvet cover. We've got pillowcases and the core sheet set, and I did cream this time because I wanted to have options for cream and white. This bed is kind of like a creamy color, so I think I'm going to stick with the white sheets just because I want the contrast, but you could see the color difference. It's like off-white, ivory, and this is actually white. So the color officially is cream if you want like a cream bedding. If you have like a white bed or anything neutral and you don't like stark white, I feel like the cream is really pretty, which is why I wanted to have that set. So I'm going to throw these in the wash, and I will probably alternate these onto our bed. And yeah, I just love having, I have like a linen closet where I keep all of our linen, so I love having multiple sets just in case I need to switch it out if we have guests or whatever. The sheets on, like I said, they wash and wear really well. I think they actually get better with time because they get like softer. And what I love about the Luxe Sateen ones, because of the material, they're actually kind of cooling when you sleep on them at night. Some sheets, like, they're super soft and cozy to have on your bed, but they can kind of make you hot. And I like that the Luxe Sateen ones are kind of a cooler fabric, so Hunter and I sleep really hot, and I just like the material of them because they keep you really cool. They also make down comforters. We have their down comforter on our bed in our primary bedroom, and they offer different like weights of their duvet comforters, so you can do like lightweight, year-round, or warm, like depending on how you like to sleep and what weight of like, you know, heaviness that you want. So we have the lightweight one, and I find that it's plenty. We use it all year round, and it doesn't get us like too hot at any time of the year. So Brook Linen is having a Black Friday sale that is starting November 16th, so it's probably already began by the time that you are seeing this, and it's gonna go through the end of the month, through the end of November. So everything's gonna be 20% off. I also am obsessed with their super plush bath towels, which I have in the bathroom right here. Let me show you. Okay, they're super plush bath towels. Look how thick and fluffy compared to like a regular towel. Come on, look, flat and sad. So I love the super plush by Brook Linen. So they're nice and thick and fluffy and really, really warm, and they also wash really well over time. So super plush bath towels are my favorite, and the Luxe Sateen bedding, the duvet, the sheets especially, Those are like my top picks. I also saw that they recently came out with super plush bathrobes, and I'm like, why don't I own one of those? I'm such a robe person, so I'm waiting for one of those. Anyways, I'm gonna finish making up the bed, but you guys check out their sale. I'll have it linked down below in case you want to shop and stock up for your house. Get 20% off.
Oh, this ain't nothing, bro.
Making our way into the cabin. They've got one truck unloaded. Sorry, it was so hectic when we got here. I could not vlog. Hunter and I went and rolled out all the rugs so that they can start placing furniture on. And it's so chaotic. We're just literally dropping boxes in rooms because it's just like cram time. Got our dining table in at least, and this is a hodgepodge room. Hunter and I are gonna have to do lots of rearranging. But
crazy is like they're bringing all this furniture and we're gonna have to like eventually move it all out again at some point.
100%. I know. I wish we'd had more time so we could do like
nice.
all of our renovations, but it looks perfect. I think it's perfect there. One truck down, one to go. I'm gonna open it up right now.
They're still working on the bed. Julie's in here taking a nap. It's kind of late and we're pretty tired.
Good morning, you guys. Holy crap. I've never been so exhausted in my life. Yeah, last night was so hectic. Like, it was wild and out, man. We got here at like 5 and they moved everything in by, yeah, I think they were here till 11. I passed out at like 10:30. My body, like, because we've been like, I know everyone's like, well, you packers, you movers, whatever, it shouldn't be hard, but we're still like working, we're still moving and packing things as they're moving and packing things. So it's like double time basically. You just have extra people. So our bodies are like, you know, exhausted. And I got to the point where I couldn't even stay awake. Like, all the lights were on. They were like building furniture, banging. It was like loud. And I was still passed out. Like, that's how tired I was. So, as you guys know, it's just rough on the body. Anyways, we got the canopy bed up. It's super messy in here because we've got just tons of wrapped stuff, boxes, nothing's in its place. But we slept in the canopy bed last night and I'm really excited to have it. It's a nice little switch up. So we basically just swapped rooms from the guest room in the last house with our primary furniture. So it's cute, nice little change up, fun to have a canopy bed. And we've got all our stuff in here. Everything's super crowded. It's a shit show, you guys. It's such a shit show. Okay, but I need to lock up and we're actually headed back to the other house because this is technically the last day before closing on the new house, on the old house. So we have to meet the cleaners there. They're gonna do a full clean of the other place. And we need to just make sure everything else is wrapped up. I think there's some little like things that are still left there. And then we should be good to go. So where's my water? That's what I'm forgetting. Okay, let's just do a little Starbucks run on the way over and we'll be there soon. At the house. And the movers are back with Hunter out in the garage because they are gonna bring a load down to the barn on our new property. We're gonna use that for some storage for things that we probably just like won't touch while we're in the cabin. So like things like tools and just like bigger things that we didn't want to fit in the house. They're doing a full load and trip there this morning. So our cleaners just got here, so I'm gonna clean out the fridge so that they can wipe this down. And here we go. It's like sad being here. I'm like, this is my house. I don't want to leave it. Part of the process.
And I'm thinking about coming back home. And the world is too much for me.
house is clear.
It's weird.
It is weird. I feel like, at least maybe you too, I feel like I haven't been present in this vlog because my mind has been like focused on like one thing.
It's been like a really hectic move.
Just getting us the heck out of here.
It was so much work.
It was a lot of work.
And we've really been moving for like a full week actually because we were listing stuff. Oh my god. But it's a good like purge process and like kind of clearing, getting rid of things, shedding things that you don't need, selling stuff, donating. But
we need to do another round of that too.
I'm glad that our new house is smaller so we cannot accumulate.
It's so nice.
I think if anything, like we just get rid of more things. We don't add anything to our
for sure
thing.
I think we have a storage unit, and I think maybe we just use the storage unit for pieces we love that we want at like the new house, the new build.
Yeah.
That we'll just keep until the new build's ready.
Yeah.
Like maybe like my leather couch and stuff like that. I didn't want to sell that.
No.
But I think it kind of goes too Western in the cabin.
It does.
Unless we lighten the cabin up a lot, which we will. But
yes, it might take a while.
It'll be a while.
The cabin is so packed right now.
It's literally packed to the brim. But it's a lot of like one box, like multiple boxes are full of forks.
I know.
You know what I mean? So it's like once you get that stuff
and so
out.
many linens, because I had so many linens. We had 5 bedrooms filled. A linen closet at this place.
Well, we need to keep some of those boxes for storage.
I know.
And refill them up with like stuff for storage.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hard part's kind of through. So we got through it. We did it.
We did it.
Did you give an update earlier that I was at the barn?
I can't remember.
I just went with the movers to
I did
to the slumber farm party.
Slumber farm party.
Slumber farm
That's
property
what they
party.
were packing up this morning. So I did a little B-roll of you guys packing up the truck.
Yeah, it was all the stuff that we just are taking down to the barn. So like a lot of my tools, and basically the barn that's there now is gonna act as like a little shop.
Yeah.
But I want to like drywall it and insulate it and stuff to keep the mice out.
You and your mice.
Well, they're just like good, expensive tools in there, and I don't want them chewing the wires.
No, I know.
Because when it gets cold,
Yeah.
that barn's gonna be like kind of warm, and they're gonna like seek shelter.
Right. Good call.
So, I mean, I need to get drywalled in the next like month or two. But yeah, things are rolling.
Aww.
Now the slow process, the fun part begins.
This was such a good house.
It was such a good house.
Like now that we're leaving it, I'm like, oh, it was good. And like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel sad, but I also don't.
I feel like we're gonna appreciate it more once we like get into that new place.
I know.
But at the same time, I think by the time we start to appreciate it, the new place is gonna start looking and feeling homey.
Totally.
So,
Totally.
I don't know. I'm not like, it still feels like it's our house. It doesn't feel like
I
we're
know.
leaving it yet.
I'm like, it's our house. I'm so used to it. Like I know
But it
every
is-
corner and
this house is golden.
I know.
It's such a good house.
It really is.
And that's
Location.
what tells us that we're onto something, because we know we're pursuing a dream
Yeah.
and pursuing a passion.
I know.
The fact that we're able to part ways with something that's so nice and comfortable,
I know. I know.
and go to something less comfortable, but you know what I mean? Like,
I know.
that's what gives me the assurance and encouragement that what we're doing, the path we're heading on, is like
The right
one.
I agree.
Because I will miss eating dinner in here with you.
I know.
And laying and watching like our shows and like hanging out, you know.
I know.
I'll miss you in your office or taking naps in here, like playing the guitar in my office. I'll miss my office having like a little bourbon in there, and you know, there's a lot of things I'll miss about this house.
Memories, yeah.
But this is what this house kind of built our Nashville experience.
It did.
You know, if we weren't living in this house, maybe we wouldn't have been as comfortable and have liked it as much.
I know.
Like we're on a good area, a good street, good neighbors. Like
I know.
it was a really good place with the park,
Good intro
the
to
Booker.
the intro to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're kind of like moving on to a different path.
I know. It's a good one too.
And I think the path we're heading down is more right
for us.
For us compared to this.
Agree. Which is hard to walk away from, but necessary, you know.
So hard to walk away from.
Yeah.
And I'm so used to this house. Like,
I know.
I've over 2 years I've learned the ins and outs of this house.
I
like
know.
all the systems and like the AC and attic and like everything that I do on my side, like to maintain the house, like I know it like the back of my hand.
I know.
You know what I mean? And it's now we're in an older house and it's learning all of those things, which is gonna take time.
Totally.
But this is a good spot.
It was.
I know y'all are sad too, because y'all are so used to seeing us in this house.
I know.
But we're off to.
I don't know though. I don't feel like anyone.
things.
I don't ever feel like anyone was like attached to this house the way that they were the Texas house. Like,
I'm gonna try to power wash the back porch real quick.
All right.
What time is it?
It's 12:15.
Okay, I got it. It's meant to be like 30 minutes.
You'll leave at 1.
Look.
Sydney.
What up, people? We're unpacking box.
Where your heart at, it beats me. Turn your back on me, where you're smart at. No degree from DC. Love me so I feel it in my bones, not the fossil. Run me like a hellbound human through the gospel. Fight me like a boxer, scar me like a mobster. Know me like my author, never knew. Drop me off your roster, you gon' lose your sponsor. You done made a monster out of me too. Out of me too. If all I could do is spend summer with you. Sun-kissed the seaside and swim in the waves. If all I could do is spend summer with you, make it a movie and put it on the.
Nice if we get the kitchen done so we can at least like access
I know.
stuff and like
We're making our way.
yeah.
We got done with some of these boxes. Now we're doing all of those. And trying to sort the kitchen. It's not going to be sorted like the right way right off the bat, but we'll figure it out over time.
On the road, and now I'm thinking about coming back home. And the world is too much for me. Far distance been far too long. But you never know what could go wrong. Never know what could go wrong.
The amount of fast food that we have eaten, or sorry, takeout, I should say, this week it's astonishing, honestly. But what are you supposed to do when your kitchen's packed up? So here we are. That's why we were trying to get the kitchen packed today, because I'm like, I need to have some real food again, like home cooked food. We're like halfway there. I think we'll finish it tomorrow. We should be back in business. We can get some groceries in here, make some real homemade home cooking food. You've been loving it, haven't you? Because you think you're gonna get some. Excuse you. So I was in a Chick-fil-A mood, so I got a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Hunter got chicken fried rice. So he's setting up a little TV right now in our bedroom, as we were like taking a break from packing. We were like, we wish we could watch a show or something. And we have like a little small, maybe like 30-inch TV that he's setting up so we can like get cozy in bed and like watch a movie or something. So that's that. But this is the reality. You are unhinged. Please sit down. Sit. Sit. You're lucky I even let you on that chair. You know it's custom. You don't even care. You're so disrespectful. Well, then you're handsome, so I let you up because you have a beard. I'm a sucker. These vlogs are probably on a B-roll because haven't really gotten on here to talk much because we've been so exhausted.
There hasn't been a chance to whip out the camera. So like, I would say sorry we've been bad vloggers, but we've been vlogging when we can.
Well,
It's like literally like half the
All day.
time it's like, where is the camera?
I know.
It's in some box. Like, where the hell is it?
Really?
It's so good.
Good.
I've been really into rice lately.
Yeah.
I've been eating it with every meal.
It's pretty good. Underrated food group, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to get in bed early.
I know, I'm kind of ready to get in bed.
Me too.
I'm gonna have to shower. It was so nice being at the farm property today. Like, that felt like home.
I know.
This doesn't feel like home yet.
I know.
It is weird because that felt like home and there's not even a home on it.
I know. It's just like the feeling.
But like being out there, it's like, man, it's gonna be so fun.
I know. Yeah, this doesn't feel like ours yet. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see how
It will.
even with the projects and stuff, if it starts to feel homey. But I think because we know it's temporary, like a couple years temporary, I feel like we won't, I don't know, like maybe we won't let ourselves get attached.
I think we'll be surprised.
What do you think?
That's my goal. My goal is to make it where it's like hard to leave. You know?
Yeah, that would be great.
And I think it'll feel like home once we get all these boxes out. Like, the place is in shambles right now.
No, totally.
But once we get the boxes out, we can like at least walk around.
It was really homey, like when we came to look at it and the lady had all her stuff set up.
Yeah.
So we know there's potential there.
It feels homey. It just doesn't feel like home yet.
Yeah.
And I feel like home once we get the boxes cleared out and like the place cleaned up and our decor in place.
I know.
Just having like our current decor, even though we know like the decor is going to change a lot.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that process. I haven't even thought about that too much yet.
Me neither.
I'm thinking more about the renovations. Yeah.
Same. Because that needs to happen first, or else no furniture will. You can't. You just keep going in circles.
Yeah. It's almost like we might as well keep using our current furniture until the renovations take place.
Definitely.
Well, I don't know. I'm sure we'll find things and do things, but.
Well, I think so.
I'm all beat up, scratched up, fingernails messed up.
I know.
This is freaking pounding. I can't explain it.
Oh.
No. I feel like I'm being a baby, but it's like literally pounding.
No, I mean, but it's annoying when it's like something on your finger that you use all the time. It's inconvenient. It's like right there. I can't wait to get my nails done after this whole process, but I should wait because I was unpacking today and like more of them got like chipped and ripped, so I'm like, might as well just wait till it's done. Oh man. Right. I'm worthless.
Me too. It's also getting dark so early.
Oh my, it makes you sleepy.
It gets dark at like 4 o'clock.
I know.
Or, I mean, honestly, yeah, like around 4 o'clock. And so it feels, when it hits like 4 o'clock, it gets dark and it's like, we've been going all day. Your body like its time clock is telling you, all right, it's time to stop.
I know.
But
we need to get a trash can for this place, like a. I realized,
like actual garbage.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
One
we just
final
finished
goodbye.
up, you guys. Here we are. This is it.
It's
completely empty.
Completely
I don't know
empty.
how. It's like seems like a miracle to get a house empty that
Oh
big.
my god.
Yeah.
We got it. We did it. And it's bittersweet because we've said it multiple times, this house is such a great house. Sorry, there's motors.
Yeah.
But we know we're on the right path and pursuing our passions.
Totally.
Simply because the fact that we are able to walk away from something so great that we loved so much.
Totally.
So
in order to have something better in the long run. So
yeah, it's like off to like bigger and brighter things, but we're like taking a step back and doing some projects while we're building
take
what
a step back to go
our
forward.
dream actually is.
Exactly.
So, and our dream also, we're following passions of like renovations and stuff. Like that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So we're excited. But
thanks for all the memories, Lone Oak.
Lone Oak. It was a good run.
It was a good run.
But adios.
Now let's pull out of the driveway.
Let's pull out. Last time to put on the seatbelt as I'm heading up the driveway.
I think the thing I'll miss the most is the location.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
You know, location's really good.
We are heading to sign the papers.
It's official.
It's a fish. It's about to be a fish.
It's about to be
So
super a fish. Weird.
we had Some people asked about the Texas property. I thought we covered that in the where we're going video.
We did.
But we sold the Texas property. We closed on that yesterday. We bought the cabin a week ago.
Yep.
We close on this house today. And next week we close on our property.
4 closings.
So 4 closings in like 2.5 weeks.
Oh man. That yesterday's closing was the easiest.
That was simple.
So fast. It was like 10 papers.
It was just the hard part was amongst like all the chaos of the moving and like make sure everything lined up, but it worked out perfectly.
She was really cool though. Why was it so much easier for that one? It's like our closing for the cabin was like,
well, it's
2
probably
hours.
We're just signing it over. It's
True,
not like we're the buyer.
Right.
I think the signer is just like, cool.
The sell is kind of easy. It's the buying that's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah. So we got to run and drop a couple things off at the house. We got cater art. We got some other things, final remnants that we had to pick up.
Yeah.
Running home to drop them off. We got freezer goods. That's the only reason we actually we have to run home before the closing.
Yeah.
It's because we cleaned out the freezer and all the stuff's gonna melt.
I'm gonna save all of our berries for our smoothies.
But we're gonna run home, head up to the title office and sign the papers.
Yep.
And get to continue the unpacking process.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Which will probably take like, I think we can be able to wrap it up.
I think
over the weekend.
Yeah.
At least like unpack all the boxes.
Yeah, definitely. Now that we have the dumpster.
Yeah, we got a dumpster to throw away like all the trash. But anyways, we're gonna finish unpacking and we'll probably end this vlog here and start the next. So hope you enjoyed the moving vlogs and we'll see you at the unpacking phase at the cabin.
And I've been on the road, and I'm thinking about coming back home. And the world is too much for me.